Hello, learners. How are you all doing? I hope I'm completely audible and visible to you all. And we are here at an academy striving always the best to give the best content to you. I'm your educator Dhani Gandhi here, and today we will be seeing up on the important questions. As you have already seen, we have started the segment for your juniors, that is class 11. This is again another interview for y'all, class 12. We all know how important question solving is. Okay, so keeping that context in mind, as you already can see what the topic of today is, based on your NCRT and all the important questions and collections that we have done. Okay, here I tried to answer them all to you, as well as in the process, in the journey, I'll be also explaining the elements again to you all, little by little at least. Okay, the reason mainly primary over here is why we are doing this activity, why we are conducting this is so that you get the concepts clear, you get your answers at place as well, and you know what is the way to answer them up. What is the acceptable way? Because you already know you are in class 12. Class 12 is, to be honest, that phase in your life when it will be the deciding factor. However hard we say that the marks are not going to matter और जितना भी हम बोल दे कि हाँ ठीक है ना, क्या होता है, पढ़ लिया तो चल लिया, कुछ तकलीफ नहीं है, कर लेते हैं ना, क्या दिक्कत है. Now in all these scenarios, there is one particular thing very much in common कि आप अभी तो रेस्ट कर लेते हो पर बाद में you have to slog in to get a better college, management quota, sports quotas, या फिर you just change your option, you change your stream. So for all that to not happen, what is the main purpose over here? What is the main cause? What is the main thing that you can do? Try to do it better. I do not say that रट्टा मार लो मगअप कर लो चीजें नहीं. कॉन्सेप्ट्स को यहाँ समझिए क्योंकि ये बेस है. आगे जाके nobody is going to do it very quietly to you. Okay, nobody will do it and explain you in brief कि ये ऐसा होता है, ये वैसा होता है, ये चीज़ ऐसी करनी है, वो चीज़ वैसी करनी है. Nothing of that sort will actually happen. आपको फोकस करना है यहाँ पे कि कैसे आप इम्पोर्टेंट क्वेश्चंस को भी डील करें बट उनके साथ साथ कॉन्सेप्ट्स को भी समझें. ओके स्टूडेंट्स, तो चलिए आफ्टर दिस होल 1 मिनट का गोल दैट आई गिवन टू यू ऑल, चलिए स्टार्ट करते हैं प्लानिंग. पर्टिकुलरली मैं आपको लाइव नहीं करा रही हूँ. ये रीजन ये है कि आपका ज़्यादा कंटेंट कवर हो जाए क्योंकि बाय द टाइम स्टूडेंट्स आते हैं, ज्वाइन इन होते हैं ड्यूरिंग द लाइव चैट, देन आई हैव टू रिस्पॉन्ड टू यॉल एज वेल और यहाँ पे भी बताना पड़ता है. तो थोड़ा है ना, मतलब टाइम हमारा जो है सेव करना है. यहाँ पे अगर एमसीक्यूज होता तो आई वुड हैव टेकन दैट लाइव. ओके, एमसीक्यूज आपका प्लस में जो टेस्ट है ना, यू ऑलरेडी नो प्लानिंग का चैप्टर वी हैव कंप्लीटेड. Okay, chapter number 4 planning, the title that you can of course see. We have done that completely. So, no issues about it. The ones who have missed it, you can definitely go in the batch course and watch it out. And see, you can definitely see that. Apart from that, what can happen is what the next thing that you can see in the batch courses, that these courses are actually lined up for you completely. And we have done it. So, if you have missed it, you can definitely see the recording. Other than that, other than seeing the recording, the ones who are there कि मैम हम अब तक ज्वाइन नहीं हुए हैं, हमारा प्रीवियस कैसे कवर अप करें, उसके लिए भी रिकॉर्डिंग सारी की सारी अवेलेबल है. चैप्टर नंबर 1 के लिए, चैप्टर नंबर 12 के लिए भी है. देन चैप्टर 4 ऑलरेडी अभी मतलब हमने कंप्लीट कर लिया है. रिविजन बीच में कभी उसका कर लेंगे. अपार्ट फ्रॉम दैट, the another thing that you have over there is हमने चैप्टर नंबर 3 भी स्टार्ट कर दिया. चैप्टर नंबर 2 40% कंप्लीट हो गया है. वहाँ पे वो अभी थोड़ा सा स्टॉप लगाया है बिकॉज स्टूडेंट्स को थोड़ा स्पेस चाहिए getting out from management का all these functions. So that is why principles of management को एक थोड़ा स्टॉप पे रखा है और functions of management प्लानिंग वगैरह एक करवाया. एंड अभी एक अलग टॉपिक बिजनेस एनवायरनमेंट जो मैनेजमेंट से मतलब एकदम इंटर रिलेटेड नहीं है, थोड़ा इट्स ओके लाइक थोड़ा साइड वाला है, वैसे दैट टॉपिक नहीं है. So what you can do is जाओ binge watch कर दो completely the whole planning वाला chapter once you do that. Then you can also come up and see the solutions, because that will be the best part. First, see the whole explanation. Always do this. See the whole explanation, then go for the question and the answers. Okay. Chaliye then. Now, these all are your NCERT prescribed questions. So do not take them halke mein. Do not at all do that way. जरूरी है आप लोगों के लिए करना, ये इम्पोर्टेंट है, तभी आपको बोल रहे हैं, वरना नहीं बोलेंगे. People come up to me and ask me several times, ma'am, what is the reference book that I should take, or is NCERT enough, or what exactly are we supposed to do? I'm confused. Which book should I order? Which book should I buy? Which should I purchase? All these synonyms of the words come up to me and they ask me, ma'am, what are we supposed to do? Business studies, case studies कैसे करनी है? And I always recommend to y'all. Okay, I've always recommended this to y'all. Always. Okay. Please students, please try to focus first on one book. एक बुक पे फोकस करें. आई प्रिस्क्राइब एनसीईआरटी लो, उसको खत्म करो, उसके बाद go for some simultaneous book. And if you think you have that amount of time, if your speed is fast enough, if your covering is very well enough, then the other option that you can do is जो भी आप रेफरेंस बुक ले रहे हो साइड बाय साइड पढ़ते जाओ. मतलब एनसीईआरटी का यहाँ पे एक चैप्टर कंप्लीट किया, वहाँ पे गो एंड सी दैट चैप्टर. एंड जिसमें से भी जैसा भी आपको कंफर्टेबल पॉइंट्स लगते हैं, लाइक द हेड पॉइंट स्टे द सेम, यू नो दैट हेड पॉइंट्स एनसीईआरटी ही फॉलो करना. Internal explanation, whatever you feel more comfortable with, you can go for that. Whatever the flow charts or any element which is given over there, additional from this, you can refer that. No problem. Because for accountancy, at least like not business studies, but at least accountancy, I've seen that students feel कि NCERT बहुत ज़्यादा बड़ी है, ये है. So actually, your other reference books are also that बड़ी ही. वो भी कहीं ना कहीं उतनी बड़ी है ही. तो अगर आप बड़ी छोटी के चक्कर में जा रहे हो ना कि कहाँ पे कम है कहाँ पे ज्यादा करना है, देन वो चीज पे मत जाइए. आपको किसकी लैंग्वेज समझ में आ रही है, क्या आपको बेटर लग रहा है, खुद क्वेश्चन पेपर्स उठाइए, एनालिसिस मतलब पूरा एनालाइज करो कि हाँ कैसे करना है, कौन सी चीज हाउ यू नीड टू डील विद. आपको क्या लगता है कि ये एनसीईआरटी में थे नहीं थे. एंड इफ यू आर वन सच पर्सन जिसको सिर्फ टेक्स्ट पढ़ना इज इम्पोर्टेंट, क्वेश्चंस कहाँ से भी आए हमको फर्क नहीं पड़ता है, then do not worry at all. NCERT is the key for you. Like if your strategy is not a ratification wala, and you know कि okay, if I know the concept I can go and deal with any question that comes up in front of me, then कोई भी reference book ले लो, you are going to crack it. Because for you the concept matters rather than what this reference book is saying 4 लाइन में, this reference book is saying 8 लाइन में, इसमें तो मैम छोटे में दिया है. कोई बोलेगा मैम छोटा छोटा ही कर लेता हूँ, कोई बोलता है मैम इसमें बहुत छोटा दिया है तो बड़ा वाला करना चाहिए ना. एक डिफरेंट सेट एंड मेंटालिटी ऑफ पीपल वी हैव. सो व्हाट you prefer, go for that. Because at the end of the day you need to crack your 12th rather than cracking the reference books. Okay, चलिए. So, the very first question in your NCERT comes up, how does planning provide direction? We all read the word, how does, like planning provides direction, but how? This is just like, those give reason statements that you have all, like in your school geography and everywhere, or history. And you find that one sentence in the textbook, you just, okay, you read that up. Huh? But after that, when you see the question, you realize, okay, this question is having a reason behind it as well. The statement is having a reason behind it as well, or we need to explain that as well. Okay, many times that happens in various subjects. So this is one particular thing like that only. That how does planning provide you with direction? How does planning provide direction? Let us see. Planning states in advance what is to be done. It defines the goals and objectives to be achieved. It obviously tells you what to do, how to do. That question it answers. Okay, defines the goals and objectives that you need to achieve. The goals and objectives as stated in the plan gives directions to the managers about what course of action is to be followed for achieving them. Okay, see again, very precisely they are saying it defines goals and objectives. These goals and objectives are stated in the plan. Okay, that give direction to managers. These plans they give direction to the managers about what course of action you need to choose and follow for achieving these goals and objectives. Planning ensures clarity in the thoughts, it gives you clarity, so that right action is taken in right direction for the achievement of objectives. Okay. for the achievement of your objectives. It ensures clarity and it is trying to give you a right direction. It also ensures that each department in the organization is working in a coordinated manner towards your common objective of the organization. Okay, this if you see, these are the general lines that you find in the NCRT text. Okay, then that is with planning, each department knows exactly what is to be done and thereby moves in the right direction. Without planning, work be done in a haphazard manner. Okay, with each department going in different directions. If you have no planning, there will be no coordination. Alright. If your teachers are saying you something else, if your like for example your accounts teacher is telling you something different now, accounts and BSc of course I only take both, so that is not the issue for you. But here the accounts BSc teacher is telling you something different, your economics teacher is telling you something different, your optional subjects teachers are telling you something different, then definitely you will have a confusion, you will have a chaos. Okay, Baba, how I'm going to operate? I'm going to actually study. So to avoid that, they need planning in between them so that there are no timing clashes. Now we are coming up with different timings for the batch course as well, so that there are no clashes and an academy is going more organized with your CBSE like 11th and 12th category. The timetables are getting elaborated. The subjects are now getting time slots. So will be very soon told about it. Very super soon. Okay. Then, 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 the next part that comes here is thus planning ensures smooth functioning towards the desired goals of an organization. Okay, it ensures smooth goals, ensures that your smooth functioning is there towards whatever the goals you are desiring. Okay, and in this manner, it provides direction. Did you all get this first answer? Like ping me in the comments, okay? If any confusion is there, whatever is there, in the comment section itself, that my Telegram link is already there, okay? So any sort of further references and whatever you have, if you want to connect with me on an academy, on my plus courses, you can definitely do so, okay? So see here, the subscription code Unacademy Plus, okay, the batch course and all the other courses of mine, whatever you need to go and see there, which are the premium ones. Okay, so they are available on Unacademy Plus. Go on Unacademy, find my name DHWANI Dwanir B Daldo. You will find me out. Then in that on Plus I'm there. Okay, so you can subscribe to me there with the subscription code DHWANI10. Okay, 2010 is my code. Just use that in like after you go for the get subscription point. Downside you have a place referral code area. Put Dhwani 10 over there. Apply it. Okay, don't forget to apply it. If you directly do proceed to pay, you won't get the discount. Apply it. Okay. Then when you apply it, you suddenly see that you get a 10% discount already. Then proceed to pay. After you proceed to pay, you'll also have credits. Okay, you will have those credits, if any, like if you have previously watched any free lessons on an academy, you will get those, you will collect those credit points. So when you collect those credit points, after you have collected them, what you need to do is apply them as well if you have any. That amount will also get deducted. Okay, after it gets deducted, go proceed, select all your debit card, credit card, whatever options, Paytm and EMI, whatever you want, select them, then proceed to pay. And you are all done. Just make the payments and welcome to your plus. Okay, here you get all the courses, everything available. Now let us go next. This course planning also we have done there only. And I promise the plus students that I'll be taking up important questions for them. I'll be discussing that out with them. So that is what we're doing. Now this one is something like a case study based question. If you see a little case study kind, let us see. Company wants to increase its market share from the present 10% to 25% to have a dominant position in the market by the end of the next financial year. Just like for example Geo came in and captured all the market share. So just the same way this particular company is there. It is having currently 10% share of the market. It is trying to expand itself by going up to its target. There is a target that it is having of 25% position, dominant position. Whether that 25% is pakka pakka uska. In the market, by the end of the next financial year, not this financial year, next financial year. Next, Miss Rajni, the sales manager, has been asked to prepare a proposal that will outline the options available for achieving the objective. She's been asked to make a proposal that will help outline the options available. Okay, we are seeing the various options, alternatives. Okay, when you see the word options, the first thing that will come in your mind is alternatives or alternative courses of action. That point reflects up over here. Okay. Her report included the following options: entering new markets, you can enter the new markets, expand the product range offered to customers, using sales promotion techniques such as giving rebates, discounts, increasing the budget for advertising activities. Which step of the planning process has been performed by Ms. Rajni? They are like, what step is actually done over here? What is the exact step that she is following? You have seven different steps, and out of that, which step is there? We will also see, if time permits, steps of planning in this session, or if the time doesn't permit, we will see it in the part 2 of this. Okay, chaliye. What are they saying you precisely over here? What is the point of focus? Which step of planning process is she following? Before that, what all options has she evaluated? What are the courses of action? Entering the new markets, take the new markets, enter in there. Or the second option she is saying is expand the product range. Matlab, let's say, mm, for example, they are only offering the cashew nuts. They are only offering cashew nuts. She is what saying, either you go into new markets. Let's say you're just selling in India, sell outside as well. That is the first option that you can do. Okay. Or another option that you can do is just that you're offering cashew nuts. Now also go for almonds. Also go for almonds. So increasing the product range. Then is she say, what is she saying? Use sales promotion techniques. Now what are these sales promotion techniques? To boost your sales, to promote the sales of your product, these are some incentives or some goodies given to the customers. Now here what are she saying? Give rebates, give discounts. Okay, we all know about it. Rebates we have done particularly in accounts. And increase the budget for advertising activities. The more you tell to the public, the more you will understand. Correct. Many of you all already must be seeing my ads on like not just YouTube but all your other platforms as well. Many of you all send me the screenshots of that as well. Okay, man, see this is you. We got your pop-up ad and all of that. So when this advertising is there, when you get to know, it is the spread of word. If you see me, then only you will get to know about me. If you hear about me, that is only when you get to know about me. Otherwise, you are not going to get a dream. If Rani ma'am exists. Similarly, your customers are not going to get a dream that this product is available. This particular company is giving this particular product in the market. They might know your company, they don't know your product. They might know the product, they might not know your company. And they might not know either of them. Right? So, to avoid that, that is what the steps she is given. Now, what you need to find out here is the steps, the which step has been followed over here. Okay. Let's see the solution. Very precisely it says that the step of planning process which has been performed by Ms. Rajni is identifying the alternative courses of action. There are many ways to act and achieve objectives laid by the management. Ms. Rajni has listed down all the possible alternative courses of action which can be used to increase the market share. Very simple answer. Now when I've explained it to you, you feel like, okay, this is something we already know. Alternative courses of action is the main point over here, identifying that. But if you actually go and see this case study, you feel like, ma'am, what is this actually done? And by the time you read it, you already forget what all the steps were there in the planning process. So don't do that. That is why I say keep your basics and your concepts clear. After that, you will very well know what exactly you were supposed to do. See, cracking it becomes so easy if you're understanding this content very well. Okay, chalo. Let's move to the next question. Chalo. It says, why are rules considered to be plans? Why are rules? Like, when you see types of plans, you see rules over there. One of the element, one of the type of plans. So, why is it so? Okay, here you will be again going for a give reason kind of question. Okay. So rules refer to standard or specific statements that inform what is to be done. We have all read this about rules. Rules are considered to be plans because both are very similar in nature. Both are very synonyms, similar kind characteristics. Rules are considered to be simplest of plans. I've told this to you if you remember. They are considered to be the simplest of plans. Planning aims at thinking and deciding about the futuristic courses of action. Planning aims at what? Thinking, deciding futuristic courses of action. Future का क्या steps लेने वाले हो that. Rules are also similarly statements that help in deciding if an action is to be taken or not. Here also you decide. There you decide what you're going to do in future. In rules you decide whether you're going to do this or not. If this action is supposed to be done, if this action is not supposed to be done. Hostel rules, school rules, that kind. Okay. However, rules are rigid in nature and are to be followed as it is unless a change is stated. Okay. So what are they saying? They are very rigid. They are not flexible. You have to follow them. Unless and until there is a major change in the policies or anything or a major change going on. Otherwise, they stay the constant and you have to follow them. Okay. The school timings, whatever they are, the rules will be there that you have to get in by this time. Like by whatever the school timing is, you have to get in by then. If you get three strike, automatically your parents will be called. Okay, so this rules stay rules. Then non-compliance of the rules leads to disciplinary actions by the organization. If you're not complying by the rules, you will be taking disciplinary actions. Your principal takes actions against you. Your teacher takes actions against you if you're not doing the homework. Your parents take actions against you if you are not following the rules of your family. So similarly, same way, even here in an organization, if you're not following the rules, disciplinary actions will be taken by the organization. For example, an organization may have rules regarding punch-in timings of the employees, and every employee of the organization must follow these rules. Punch in time biometric, you need to give your thumb, okay, that I've entered the organization. Again, you give the thumbs out so that I've gone out. When I was doing my articleship, even there, my everyday timing was noted, and then I would get to know, that today I'm late or today I'm a little early, or when I'm moving out. So every day my hours would be calculated. Okay. Every day my hours would be calculated, and only after that I would get to know what is the timing exactly that I've received. Okay. Then, going next, what are they saying? Rules act as a guide for general behavior of the employees in the organization. They act as a general guide, okay, the guide for general behavior of the employees in the organization, and that is why they can be considered as plans. Okay, Chalo. Now, already we are done with these many questions. Let's go next and evaluate the further options. Question number 4. Small little case study. Rama Stationery Mart has made a decision to make all the payments by e-transfers only. Identify the type of plan adopted by Rama Stationery Mart. They have decided they will make all the payments by e-transfers only, like electronic transfers, no cash in hand and not that way anything. So Rama Stationery has adopted a payment policy of making all the payments by e-transfers. There is a general statement that aim at channeling the efforts of the organization in a particular direction. See, here also they are trying to channelize the payment mechanism. Okay, so this can be considered as a policy that they are bringing in. Okay, just the way you're, at any particular organization, they are thinking that this is how we are going to streamline. If your schools are taking up online classes, they are like from now on, all the classes will be taken online. So that is what that is a decision that they have been taking. For all that particular segment, and this is a general statement. You cannot see anything precise over here. Okay, chalo. Question 5. Can planning work in a changing environment? Give a reason to justify your answer. Aha, we have done this. Features, characteristics of features somewhere there. About planning, that how it is rigid in nature and may not respond. Okay, the limitations of planning. Yep. So you need to again give reason over here. Like I guess NCRT is very fond of you with give reasons point, basically. Okay. So what do they tell you here? Can planning work in a changing environment? No, planning may not work in a work right in a changing environment. It may work, but may not work in right manner. Business environment is dynamic in nature, changes continuously. For example, political, social conditions, consumer tastes and preferences, government rules and regulations, all of them change continuously. They keep on changing, changing, and changing. Planning cannot foresee such changes and may prove futile. Matlab, they might not go very well because you cannot see what is coming up. Planning, when you're planning, you are saying, I am going to complete up this chapter on Monday, for example. Okay, I am going to cover up the whole study of mine in Monday. Monday doesn't come and tell you कि on Monday you are going to have an power shedding or that day it is going to rain terribly so you won't have electricity so you cannot watch any online lectures or anything or your Wi-Fi will be down. It doesn't come up with that. Okay. So after Monday you would have already decided कि okay Monday I'm going to complete all this chunk in these particular hours. Then Tuesday is already there. On Tuesday I'm going to do this. Wednesday I'm going to do this. As simple as that for you. Okay, done. But now tell me if your Monday or your Tuesday goes out, your whole planning gets, rolled out. If today here I miss out one lecture, my whole planning goes up and down. If I do not complete my average that I set for myself. Okay, so that is similar scenario over here as well. So what are they saying? Planet cannot foresee changes and may prove futile. That is due to uncertainty of future, planning may remain ineffective. For example, suppose a garment manufacturing company plans to increase the production of silk shirts, but over a period of time, the market demand shifts towards cotton shirts. What are they saying? A garment manufacturing company is making plans to increase production of silk shirts. But over a period of time, market ka demand is shifting towards cotton shorts. Now, what are you going to do about the silk shorts? You are planning to hype them up. You are trying to increase the production of silk. But here, forget the silk, cotton is only increasing. So, forget the increase of demand for silk, your demand is not even staying as it is. Cotton is in trend. What are you going to do? Thus, in this case, the previous plans of the company they completely failed, and it must modify its plans to cater the change in demand. It must modify itself to cater whatever the changes in demands that you have. The company will have to shift. Similarly, if government announces a reduction in the interest rate for consumer durables, the demand for such product increases. Okay, consumer goods if you have, and the government is reducing the taxes. Now tell me if there is alcohol. Okay, if you have alcohol, and as of now we can see that the rates are highest maximum on this. What if the government reduces this down? Then you don't know the amount of demand it will have, and there will be suddenly a shortage of supply for it. So you have to cater that need as well. Okay. So going next, what are they saying? Going next, what is the whole point here? That if there are consumer durables, okay, alcohol is not an example of that. I just gave you basic example. Okay. The plans of an organization may not foresee such changes and they may prove ineffective. Production and sales plans of the organization must change as per the changing market demand. Likewise, with an entry of a competitor, okay, last line see, if any competitor is entering in the market, the company needs to alter the previous plans so as to face the competition in a better manner. Geo came in, Seedha, Geo dived in. Airtel, BSNL, Vodafone, Idea, all had to alter themselves, all had to alter their previous plans and packages and whatever they were offering. Earlier, they were like, हम ही चल रहे हैं यहाँ पे. Jio came and it disrupted everything. Jio took on the market share, correct? So it took on the customer base, and nobody was now planning to go and recharge this. Nobody was recharging even Idea and anything. Like they were just used for incoming calls. All the outgoing calls were done through Geo. It was free of cost. So nobody would recharge because you would not recharge. You could not go and go for outgoing calls. Okay, you could only get incoming calls. So that was the deal over here. Then going next, and even after that, what the remaining people did was they started porting a normal stuff to like the normal card, Idea, Vodafone, Airtel, any of that card. They started porting to Jio. So this is very affecting the business. That is why they are saying if you are having suddenly a competition enters into your market, you will have to change. You will have to change your plans. There is no option for that. Okay. Now, big answers. Getting back to them, what are the main aspects of the definition of planning? We all saw. Okay, setting objectives, then identifying courses of time period in which it is there, courses of actions, alternative ones, and deciding that. That is something that it comprises in it. So, what is it? Plan. What are the main aspects of definition in the planning? Planning is a psychological process of thinking and deciding in advance what is to be done, how is to be done. Mental activity in which manager decides about the goals to be achieved and actions through which they are to be accomplished. We saw this all in the very introduction of planning itself. Futuristic in nature as it involves looking ahead, along with analyzing and predicting the future. Planning can be defined as a process of, see, give the definition first, okay? First, give the intro of planning. This much you give the intro, then give the definition over here. It can be defined as a process of setting up goals and objectives for a given time period, formulate an alternative for the courses of action to be taken, and finally deciding an appropriate action from the previous alternatives. So, from this, what are the main points that are there? Okay, setting up goals and objectives, time period, alternative formulating courses of action, okay, and appropriate courses of action, okay, appropriate alternative selection. So, see, setting objectives, planning must pertain to a particular objective, that is, there must be a definite objective for the achievement of which planning is to done. If you don't have any objective, how are you going to plan for it? If you don't know only for what are you planning it up? In time period, you should know for what time period are you planning. You cannot plan your 12th standard for 10 years. You need to know that your batch course is till December. We had to come up with that. When we told you we are having a batch course, we told you the starting date. Okay. But tell me, what if we would have not told you the end date? We gave you the end also. Okay, by December we are going to complete that up. Okay, a little up and down can happen because see, we all are also studying with technology. If normal classes with this can happen, we don't know. The lockdown is worsening so much. Every educator over here is having so many problems. Every day we deal with so many technological problems. Sometimes the Wi-Fi is down, sometimes the electricity is not there, sometimes it's raining too much. All XYZ issues. Like our health and everything so we have kept aside. Like you all know, many a times there would be something coming up. I had a severe pain in my hand as well. Apart from that, I was taking the lessons. Why? Because I know if I don't take it now, it will cause me a major delay ahead. We also have particular targets. Okay, this month there is this number of lessons that I have to complete. This is the portion that I have to complete. We don't burden you. I never burden you with okay guys, we need to complete this much, we need to complete that much. Chalo, let's resume back, no doubts. I never tell you that way because I know I can cover that up. I strategize, I plan that how I'm going to deal with this. How if this time your this 15 minutes are wasted, how I'm going to cover that up. I also know that. That is the precision of an educator. The more than the number of experience or the years, it's it's about how you deal with that situation. Okay. So you're setting up objectives. If you're not having a particular objective, you cannot plan well. Then time period again I said you need to know the time duration for a definite time period. If planning is not done with a time frame, it will prove futile. Like you don't know, you are just going on doing and doing and doing. You don't know when it is about to end. Or when it is actually this particular task is going to be completed. If you don't know that or you don't know in what time interval, let's say I am telling you to bacha lo, please complete the important questions of planning, give your test. If I don't tell you only in what duration, say I say like, okay, in the next 15 days you're going to have your test on planning. If I don't give you the time duration, how are you going to plan for that? Okay. Then formulating alternative courses of action. Once your objective is decided, the next task that you will have is to decide how it is to be achieved. Okay. For the achievement of any objective, there can be various alternative courses of action. These alternatives must be appropriately formulated. Okay, whatever the alternative courses of action you have, you need to appropriately formulate them. You need to identify and you need to bring them up just the way Rajni did over there in the previous question. She told you, okay, these are the courses of action that I see. So you need to see them accordingly. And the last one is deciding the courses of action. From the various alternatives that you have over here, you need to decide the best one. Now, the best one is not necessarily it will be the best one for everybody. What is the appropriate one for you? What goes well with you is the best one for you. Okay. Now, if you see here also while taking the lessons as well, we have been doing planning. We took first, then we took 40% of chapter 2, then we went for planning, and before that already before the batch course we have already done the consumer protection the chapter. Why did I do that? Because I knew this chapter will be in the very end in your batch course, and by the end we all have so many backlogs. Many of us we have a school things and everything to cover up. So my major deal over here is that I can cover up the maximum portion that I have before your school start, so that you don't have the burden over here to continuously keep on doing everything everywhere. And consumer protection is technically a very easy chapter to deal with, so that is why I cover that up very early for you, so that whoever are there at least they can see the recording if not live. Technically, see, some or the other chapter has to be done one day or the other. But even in that, you can do the sequencing to understand the mindset of the students. Okay. So I decided my course of action and these lessons I'm going to do. There are teachers who take everything in line, 1 to 12, everything in line. There are teachers who start ulta, who do anything that however they like it. So that is on us how we do the planning, how we decide the course of action, what are the alternatives that we choose, and from that, what do we select. Okay. Chalo. Now, next question. Another huge lengthy one, but not that huge as well. If planning involves working out details for the future, why does it not ensure success? Another limitation they are asking you here. See, how I told you now, how the points will be asked in question form. This is how they can ghumao firao anything. Okay. So it is true that planning is a forward-looking function. It looks forward and is based on analyzing and predicting the future. Okay, the elements. Okay, whatever the elements you all have over here, what all are there. Okay, the they are looking into that. And however, future involves uncertainty and cannot be predicted. You cannot predict your future. You don't know what lies in your future exactly. You have no clue or idea about it whatsoever. You don't know what right now tomorrow is going to happen. What are you going to tell me about one next year? I planned the batch. We have all an academy and everybody has planned the batch courses and everything for everybody. We don't know tomorrow what uncertainty might come up and what exactly happens up. Okay. So that is the whole point here. You cannot predict it. Now we have been taking the lessons continuously. 1, 2, 3, 4. Everybody is taking up. We don't know what syllabus NCRT might reduce. No idea about it. Correct? So that is the whole point over here, that you don't know what exactly can happen. Okay. So what is it saying? These are various external forces that affect the functioning of an organization. These forces are complex, ever changing in nature. For example, again the social trends, political conditions, technology, government rules and regulations that change continuously due to such uncertainties. One cannot be sure of the success rate of the plans. Okay, they won't be sure whether this is going to work out only or not. The plans need to be modified to adapt to the changing environment. If you have plans, you need to adapt yourself, you need to modify them to adapt to the changing environment. Whatever your environment is changing, you need to adapt to them. When you see the business environment wala chapters, you will understand and connect with it better. Okay. Then, for example, suppose due to entry of a competitor, demand for the products of a company is reducing. Okay. While planning out the production of the company, the production could not see, okay, so some competitor is going to come, there is going to be a change. Airtel and everybody did not know Jio is going to do this dhamaka over here. So thus the previous plans of the company will fail. It must formulate new plans, keeping in view the change in demand. Similarly, suppose the government announces a relaxation in the rules for foreign investment. Now here the competition in the market will increase if foreign investment is increased. Relaxation is there in the rules. The sales and marketing manufacturing plans of the domestic companies might fail in face of the increased competition. Now, since foreign investment is having relaxed rules, outsiders will come and they will invest in your country. Now, since they are coming up, the domestic production that gets affected because there is increased competition. So, see that thus it can be said that despite of the fact that planning involves working out details for the future, it won't ensure success. You can think about future, but you cannot say the planning that you're doing will exactly be fruitful or not. Okay. Now we have already taken up a long time of you. Just take 2 to 3 minutes break. I give this to you. So like roam around, see everywhere around, and come back over here with more focus and attention. And also see to it that whenever you are studying, you have your planning in place as well. Then now, what is the whole point over here that it explains? You have already done these two long questions already. You see, by now you already must have understood how you're going to attempt the questions, how you're going to deal with them. Okay. Going further, what it states to you. Okay, I guess you have already completed 40 minutes of yours, and we have done a considerable job over here understanding all of these. If we had your normal live session, it would have taken this particular thing only would have went up to the next 15 minutes or so. Okay, that is why I did not take this session live. I wanted you all to focus one on one just with me and not intercommunication. That is the planning that I did for this chapter. Then strategy. Next question is about strategy. Okay, simple pointer lines you need to give. What kind of strategic decisions are taken by business organization? What kind of strategic decisions are taken by business organization? Now, what is first defined? If you're talking about strategic decisions, first tell what strategy is. It refers to a broad outline for the business of an organization. Three broad objectives that it has got: determine the objective, decide course of action, and appropriate allocation of the objectives for the achievement of the objectives. Oh, sorry, it's not objectives here. So sorry. Just give me a second. I'll rectify this. Yeah. So appropriate allocation of your resources for the achievement of the objectives that you have set, and following are a few strategic decisions which a business may look out for. Deciding about the line of business you should take, whether a new line of production should be adapted or not, opted or not. What position should the company aim for in the existing market, like that 10%, 25% that you saw, the new line of production alternative like that we saw there up. Then which kind of pricing policy should be followed? Decisions regarding the advertising policy and cost. A little economics as well involved here because it goes hand in hand, of course. See, so these subjects are all interrelated with each other. Correct. They have something or the other connected. That is where you see these little markets. Now, if you see market and everything, demand, supply, all these things are economics oriented. But that is how you use economics here in business studies, and that is how you use business studies in economics. Okay, chalo. So strategic decisions, kind of strategic decisions that are also done by us. Let's go next. The very important one that we all like, planning reduces creativity, critically comment. Hint, both the points planning promotes innovative ideas and planning reduces creativity will be given. Okay, what you need to do is you need to deal with both. Okay, planning reduces creativity also, and first say how it increases, then also say about how it reduces. See, what are they saying? Planning promotes innovation. Formulation of plans and policies is an intellectual process that requires a creative and innovation on the part of the manager. It says this much. Okay, this is the point. However, with the word however, with the word but, the whole meaning can change. See, how from the positive point it is taken to the negative point. Once a plan is formulated, the manager may not be able to change it. Once you're forming it, you won't be able to change it. Rigidity of the plans creates hurdles and unforeseen changes come about and thereby reduces creativity. Very obvious when you see unforeseen changes, when there are uncertain changes that come up, you are not able to understand them, you are not able to foresee them. Okay, Corona is going to come, and you have your plans fixed. How are you going to deal with it? How will you deal? Because your plan is very fixed. This is the plan with whole creativity, innovation, everything you have brought in this plan. But if it does not work, then so here again, that is what we are seeing with the adaptive changes. The changing environment keeps on changing and the plans keep rigid. यार वैसे का वैसा ही जैसे थे कैसा होगा ना इन दिस केस देन आप वही फॉलो करोगे आप जो सिचुएशन आ रही है उसके हिसाब से यू वोंट बी एबल टू अडेप्ट यू वोंट लाइक इट विल ऑब्वियसली रिड्यूस योर क्रिएटिविटी ऐसा बोला है ऐसे ही करना है यू नॉट सीइंग कि मार्केट में नया क्या है दैट वे ओके aha Reliance Jio back again okay small little question see. In an attempt to cope with Reliance Jio's onslaught in 2018, market leader Bharti Airtel has refreshed its Rs 149 prepaid plan to offer 2 GB of 3G or 4G data per day, twice the amount it offered earlier. Earlier, only 1 GB data is something we all knew. Okay, booster would go for 1.5, nothing excess than that. But the 149 plan it refreshed to what? Giving 2 GB. Okay, name the type of plan which is highlighted in the given example and state its three dimensions also. Very obvious three dimensions only. The first thing that you understand is strategy. The three dimensions only that is the thing that clicks to you. Okay. So what Bharti Airtel has adopted a strategy. Okay. A strategy is created by keeping in the business environment in mind. Strategy includes three dimensions, determining long-term objectives, adopting a particular course of action, allocating resources necessary to achieve the objective. Getting it? With this line only you understand it is going to be strategy. Don't even have to think further. Okay. With this particular line only you understand. ठीक है भाई स्ट्रैटेजी है करके थ्री डायमेंशन स्ट्रैटेजी का ही है एंड इवन इफ अदरवाइज इफ इट वाजंट मेंशन यू अंडरस्टैंड कि ओके टू कोप विद दिस यू आर ब्रिंगिंग अप अ स्ट्रैटेजी टू काउंटर दैट अप ओके चलिए लेट्स गो नेक्स्ट again state the type of plan and state which whether they are single use or standing plan okay type state, understand the type of plan and segregate single or standing a type of plan which serves as a controlling device as well. Okay, this I am just giving you all as a hint, want to be written in the exam. A type of plan which serves as a controlling device, something that controls you. Okay, budget, it serves the controlling device as well. A budget is a single-use plan which is developed for one-time project or event. You are making the project for this particular event. Not necessarily you can use it for the second time only. Okay, and method, a plan based on research and analysis. Okay, and is concerned with the physical and technical tasks. What is it? Method. Okay. Method is a standing plan because it is used for activities which occur regularly. With the same method only I'll teach you lesson number 1 also, lesson number 4 also maybe. Okay. So my general method is going to stay the same. Internal things might change, but my method, my approach, my tarika will stay the same. Okay. Chalo. Got this one as well. See how many questions we have already covered in this whole journey throughout. Let's go further. Now these are going to be all your major big questions, all major big questions. Okay, if you see, it's not always accomplishing. So here you see the basic limitations. See, why is it that the organizations are not always able to achieve their objectives? सीधा it is talking about the limitations. Very well you understand about it. Okay, सीधा limitation समझ में आ जाता है कि limitations में बात करें rigidness, cannot deal with dynamic environment, हाँ all of these points and gigantic costs, false security, all of these points, time consuming. Anji, then steps taken by the management in the planning process one by one, whole steps are given over here. You just direct questions. Okay. Now, we will see this one. Question number 3. An auto company C Limited is facing a problem of declining market share due to the increased competition from the new and existing players in the market. Facing declining market share due to increased competition. The competitors are introducing lower price models for mass consumers who are price sensitive. consumers, they are very price sensitive. They are bringing lower cost models for them. Okay. For quality conscious consumers, the company is introducing new models with added features and new technological advancements. This is just like when you have your milk, the pricing plans for milk will be in different categories. Your normal, not so good milk will be of lower range. The high quality premium milk will be of different range. When you have, if you must have seen all these different test series as well. Only the solution and this one will have this much price. You are very price sensitive. If you want a bird's eye view and you need the whole solution with the examiner's guidelines, you will have this like the previous was silver plan, then you will have the golden plan, then you will have the diamond plan, platinum plan. All of these plans and everything models come up. Okay, so for different consumer, how much ever you are able to spend according to that comes. Correct? Yeah. Similarly, quality when it is maintained, we see to it when you're giving us plus, when you are paying for the plus, when you're giving for the pricing model, we see to it that okay, if we are taking up this amount of price, we are giving you that quality as well. Okay, that is the whole point. Chalo. So what are the questions? Okay, prepare a model business plan for C Limited to meet the existing challenge. You need not be very specific about the quantitative parameters. You may specify which type of plan you are preparing. Identify limitations. Help. How will you seek to remove these limitations? How are you going to plan out to remove these limitations? So see types of plans that can be adopted. The limitations. See all the limitations came up over here, then the steps that can be taken into mind. All of these are given over here. Okay, all these are there. Now what we will do is in the next chapter coming up, next part that is coming up, I will discuss this all with you. I'm trying to take up a revision kind of a session for you all, wherein I'll discuss this all in detail. Because see, again repeating the same point, rigidness cannot deal with dynamic environment, and all of these are again the same repetitive points only that come. Okay. So what I'll do is while I'm explaining that whole limitations wala point only to you, if you see, more than the features or anything else, they are focusing, the NCRTR questions are based on that fully. So what we will see next time is, we'll come up with these questions, these 1, 2, 3 questions I told you, the long ones. We will deal with them, we'll understand this one, the next one, the planning steps, process planning, the steps is also important I told you. We will do these both and we'll also see that case study. If there is any other further question also that comes up, okay, I feel it is important for you as and when I get it. I'll update that and we will take that particular session in the next one. Okay. And as far as it concerns with planning, the MCQ test is particularly going to be there on Unacademy. Okay. It is going to be there right in the end of the sessions. Okay. So June end में जून 30th और 29th के रेंज में you will have these exams. Okay. So be very particular about them. 27 से लगाकर 30 के बीच में कभी भी you can have the MCQ test. Just go there, check the schedule of each every particular test. इस वाले का कब है, आपका accounts का कब है, जो है जैसे जैसे है बैच में आपको हर इसके लिए you have test. Every lesson will go through tests. Okay, you will have to appear to them. Why reason is because when you attempt the test, when you attempt the MCQs, you know whether you actually know this concepts or not. And I particularly see to it कि I can make it a little bit tricky so that तुमको वो याद भी रहे और अगर गलती कर रहे हो तो नेक्स्ट टाइम ध्यान में रहे कि बाबा यहाँ गलती की थी, यहाँ गलत किया था, यहाँ सही करना है. Okay, keep that particularly very much precisely in mind. हाँ जी. The next thing that we are coming up for you all, 12th, I know you all have really liked the Menti quiz. If you haven't, just go and watch the recording. All the links are in the description of my Telegram channel, my Unacademy platform, everything. So I'm not writing them precisely over here. You can connect with me on my social medias and everywhere and anywhere. Okay. Like I'll be replying to you. Put in over here wherever you want to contact me. The Telegram is there. In the Telegram, you can ask me for all the handles that you want and share them up with you wherever possible, whatever you want. We are there to help you. Unacademy is trying its best that we can give the optimum quality to you, so that we can give the best thing to you all. Okay. So please try and see to it. Please try and see to it that you also give in that much amount and effort. आई नो वेरियस स्टूडेंट दे आर लाइक मैम फ्री में है सबको क्यों चाहिए वगैरह, हम फ्री का ही देख लेंगे वगैरह, बट अंडरस्टैंड व्हाई दे हैव केप्ट अस इन प्लस, व्हाई देयर इज दिस प्रीमियम थिंग. When it is believed that we are the top educators, when we have proven ourselves, when we are the plus top educators, I'm verified over there. Okay, you can see that blue tick on my profile, the blue tick in front of my name. Okay, that itself reflects that how much on an academy getting the blue tick is not that easy. You need to do a lot of efforts for that, and the algorithm itself understands and sees to it. So please try and keep this in mind. See, whenever you do it, whenever you go and focus on this, please see to it that you are particularly focusing on each and everything. Alright, students. So see you all very super soon. If you want to enroll in the batch, see right here. 2010 is the code. DHWANI10. Try to put it in the caps locks to have no issues. DHWANI10. Please show your entire support, students. I know you will all help me in this cause, okay, of bringing a very good education to you all, understanding conceptually everything. Okay. Chalo then, see you all very soon. Tada, bye bye, and मिलते रहिए.